Okay, sir. Tell your name here. What kind of car you got?
John Asher, a 72 Monte Carlo Custom.
A 72 Monte Carlo Custom. And how'd you retrieve this car?
I bought it 22 years ago over at Super Chevy in Indianapolis.
Okay. And Indianapolis, now, what was that car dealership like, basically?
I bought it at the swap meet at the Indianapolis Super Chevy.
Okay, now explain what that is.
That's where they all get together every year, and they have the races, and they have a lot of show cars there, and people bring in. They got a swap meet, and this car was for sale. It was wrecked over there then.
Okay. And how much money did you, mind me asking, how much money cost you?
$1,800.
Well, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, and it had set beside it 2 new fenders, 2 new quarter panels, Chevrolet new old stock.
Have you been in Indianapolis lately?
No, I haven't.
Okay, now, what's your love of? I mean, where's your love of cars surface?
When I was young and couldn't afford them.
When you were young, couldn't afford it. So you had to save up a lot of money. What kind of jobs do you have to save up for your cars?
I've had 66 Nova. I've had a 69 Nova Super Sport, 79 Oldsmobile. I've had a bunch of them. Jaguars, just all kinds. I've tried them all.
Yeah, well, what kind of jobs do you have to, you're talking about you had no money, what kind of job, what was like the first job you had where you wanted how to get a car?
I come out of the service and I went to work at Fisher Body.
Oh, my uncle worked there. He's 55, 56 or something like that, he worked there. But yeah, Fisher Body was, that place like closed down, right?
Yes.
What, like a business, what happened?
They just downsized, I guess it was, and they went to sent the work to other plants. They just eliminated the plant in Fairfield.
Oh, okay. So you got this car now. Was your dad or anyone else in the cars like you were?
No, he wasn't.
So you developed on your own.
Yeah.
Does your wife like cars?
I'm not married.
Oh, she's kind of tagging along with you.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, how many car shows you been to, like, taking the car to?
I just got it out of storage 2 weeks ago. This is the second show that I took it to.
You plan on taking it any more?
Oh, yes, I plan on going to a lot more.
Now, what kind of seats does this thing have?
That's stock interior. That's what it come with.
All I can say is very green.
Yes, it is.
It's a Ninja Turtle car. Yeah.
Even the engine is green. You might want to get a picture of that.
You want to get? You want to get up here and show me the engine there?
I don't guess I could do this like Man in White, can I? There
All right.
you go.
Nah, that's pretty green.
Yep.
What kind of engine does it have? What kind of engine is this?
496.
A 496, which basically is what kind of grade is that kind of engine? I mean, how long do they last?
To be honest, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. What other cars do you have at home?
I've got an old man's car, a 2009 HHR.
2009?
Yeah.
What kind of car? Describe that car. What is it?
It's a Chevrolet.
A Chevrolet?
Get your cars registered up here. Run out of time, get them registered. $10 when you register.
There, go ahead here, son.
You get a little free gift. Someone at this table will give away 60 trophies tonight. JDUs will be at the east side Hamilton on Dixie Highway, Frisch's tomorrow from 4 to 7. There's a trophy up there you can win. Take a picture.
One more question before I go, sir. Is there any popular car show you like to go to also? Is there a car shows you know of that you like to go to? I mean, in the United States?
No, not really. I don't know that much about them.
Aw. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too.
$17 and t-shirts, what's left, $12. Marco's Pizza.
Okay, sir. What's your name here? What kind of car you got?
Tom Bundren, 70 Z28 Camaro.
Okay. It's really a nice little car here.
Thank you.
Now, how'd you treat this car?
How do I treat it?
Yeah, how'd you treat it? How'd you get it?
Oh, I bought it out of a guy's garage that had been stored since like 84, 85.
It's been what? The guy kept it since 84 or whatever. Bought it 84
He owned it in the 80s and he put it away in about 84, 85, and I got it out and redid it, restored it. It took me 5 years to do it.
So you said you restored this car. So what kind of stuff did you do to it? I mean, so you got this. So you get out of the garage 84. This guy gives you this car out of this garage from 84. How long did he have it previously? Do you know?
Well, he bought it in the 80s and he put it away about 84, 85, and it never came out until 5 years ago.
Okay. So what kind of stuff you have done to restore it? Paint job
bumper
or what?
To bumper, everything.
So you had a paint job and everything else done?
Paint job, fenders, doors, wheels, everything mechanical, engine, transmission, rear end, everything. It's a brand new car.
So like were you trained like in car like fixing and stuff like that, or is this something you did yourself, or did you have like professionals?
I did everything but the paint job.
Okay. And who did that?
A fellow by the name of Adam in Germantown.
Oh. A little personal here. How much did that cost to do a paint job on that thing?
Too much.
It's always curious to get some of the paint job and stuff like that. So anyway, did they tell you how long the paint job will last?
No, I'm sure it'll last a long time. It's garage kept, so.
Depending on how long.
It's been rained on one time in the last 2 years that I've had it out, so.
That's not too bad. I mean, the more you preserve, the more you keep it in shelter, the better.
Right.
It'll stay there that way.
Right.
What kind of sparked your interest in cars? Were you always interested in cars?
Ever since I could breathe.
So, was it something that was kind of in your genetics, or were you just like introduced to it by family members or friends?
No, it's just in me.
Just in you?
Yep.
Okay. Now, so some of your memories of cars. What was like the first, like what your earliest memory of cars? What is like the your first memory of a car, like driving in a car, like a real nice car? Like whether it was your parents taking you or an uncle taking you. What was your first real memory of like being in a real nice car?
Well, heck, I don't know. My dad always drove Fords, and I'm a Chevy guy, so.
Those are nice cars though too. Fords.
Right.
So what? He wasn't in cars at all?
No.
Really?
No.
Now, did you take like in kind of like course in high school, like fixing cars up and whatever?
No. I've worked in car dealerships and garages for a long time and just picked it up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, what other car shows? You took to other car shows besides this one?
I would go to Franklin and just local around there, Middletown area.
Okay, I've never been to. They got a car show there? They got a car show there, really, to Franklin?
Yeah, but it's the big one on Saturday nights over with. It's every August.
Have you ever won trophies with this?
No, I haven't showed it too much.
What do you think your chances are winning trophies?
Just as good as anybody's.
Yeah, it depends on your competition, depends on how much. It's a really nice car, it's really nice and preserved here. Now, what year was this, you said?
70.
70. Now, I mean, it's over 40-something years old, so.
Right.
What kind of seats does this have?
The inside's original. I mean, it's all been redone, but it's original. They're vinyl.
Okay. Let me take a look here. I'm not done with you yet, so keep holding on there. You ever like took this? You ever had like any like real nice cars that you own? You have like memorable memorable? How should I say this? Like, did you ever like get like a real nice car for your like graduation, high school or college graduation or anything like that?
You mean a car I wished I still had?
Yeah, I mean, did you ever get like as a teenager or college age or whatever? Did you get like a real nice car, like a beautiful one?
When I was in high school, I had a '68 GTO convertible, and I'd give anything to have that car now.
Okay, now how was that? Were your friends like envy of you or anything like that?
Well, no, not really. 68 was an old car when I was in high school, so.
Oh.
So.
But you said it was really nice.
Yeah, it was.
So anyway, but I'm just saying, like any like memorable, like any memorable, like women, like girls, like women, like hanging all over your car and everything.
Well,
letting
it
you
was a
cruise in it.
convertible, and it was pretty popular.
Oh.
So.
Oh, and I'm saying any ladies like one just like chasing after you in your car.
No. Back then I was more interested in cars.
Than women.
Yes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, I was wondering, I'm like, how many miles does this have on it?
It's got in like 48,000 original miles.
And how long can it go for? Do you think? Have you ever like had it like detailed, or like have you ever like put it up for like to a car professional and ask them how long this car can go for?
No. It'll run as long as I'm alive.
Well, yeah. What are your favorite other kind of cars besides this?
I like all kinds of cars.
And what are some of the cars you've had like in your life?
Mostly I had Pontiacs and Chevelles, and this is really first Camaro I've ever had. No, the second Camaro.
Have you ever answered Craigslist or anything like that for cars, or ever looked?
Oh yeah.
And how successful you been?
I've bought cars off Craigslist.
You say your wife really like cars. Your
Yes,
late
yes,
wife, and what
yes.
kind of cars she like?
She liked just whatever she liked, just different types stuff.
Oh wow.
But I had a GTO then, and we took it around the car shows together.
Any cars that she bought that made you jealous?
No, she had a blue Camaro like this that she picked out and we bought.
I might be jealous. I love blue. Blue's my favorite color.
Believe it or not, blue is my favorite color too, but I have all red stuff right now. Don't ask me why, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a beautiful car. Now, say again, what year is this now?
It's a 70 C28 Camaro.
Okay. That is a nice car.